Hey everyone, welcome back. At 38 in the world, and we're up first, so very low ore board, low brick. Sheepport, Woodport's, no, that doesn't work. Wheatport maybe. Probably just the 3-for-1 here is the port we're gonna need. So that 510 could be a thing. So there's the 9-10-5, the 8-4-3. There's so many wood sheep spots. The 8-4-3 seems a little hard to pass up on. No one's gonna drop on the 4-11, so there could be a race to the wheat port. The 9-10-5's pretty good too. Although, I think someone's gonna do a sheep port strategy. Yeah, I think it's just hard to pass up on the brick here as well. The 9, I was looking hard at the 9-5-10 too, but it's, I like the 3-for-1 port all to yourself. That helps a ton, but I think the brick is going to be really helpful to get us going, and it would be a long road potentially to that 3-for-1 port with no brick. Of course, you know, there might be some sort of brick spot we take on the way back, but then as you see here, we don't get any wheat. You know, the 6-4-11's going to go for sure to someone. The 6-5-11's okay, but it just depends on what kind of port you're going to get on the way back. We'll see what's left. If he gets the 6-9-3, that's pretty amazing for him. Obviously, if he's not going to get the 9-5-10, but the other sheep wood spots around here don't really have a port, so he could have some trouble. And the brick he got is not that amazing, so he's going to need a port. Also, the other problem with taking the 6-5-11 is someone takes the 10-5-9, and so you've locked out the 5-ore. And so it's just two people on it, which makes it just the most obvious target ever to rob. Early game, the 4 brick could be a problem for the robber, but late game, it's just going to be all this 5-ore. So the 3-ore might actually produce almost as many ore as the 5-ore when you factor in robs and steals. But ultimately, the ore that wins the game for people is going to come from a port, not from the 3 and the 5. In all likelihood, you know, we've all seen the dice stats that can happen sometimes. Yeah, I mean that's a wild pick. To still not take the 10-5-9 here. And now, 4th place just goes wheatless here. Let's see who we're up against. 384, 2000. Who was that? That was... Yeah, okay. And then blue, 390, nothing. And green, 1900 and 641. Pretty sensible. That's a great setup they left him. So all three of us have the same resources, so we could actually get a bad spot here because there's really only two spots up here, right? Depending on which, like if you look at all the spots on the 4 sheep, you can really only take 2 of them. So we might have to take something else. I mean, I think just the 510 to the 810 is fine for us. And then but blue just has a massive advantage right now for us on this fight for the wheat port, so yeah, this really didn't play out that well for us. Orange is going to have a boatload of sheep. I mean, there's the 8-3 brick port, but just loses. I think we have to take the 510 here. We just have no choice. We could potentially beat red for our blue for longest road. That's the main competition there. But at least we have this high production set up with the 3-for-1 port. The question is, do we go for the 10-3 or do we go for the 10-8 first? I think the 10-3's fine. It's the more competitive spot, and we'll eventually get to the 10-8. And the 10-3 helps us just as much, basically, since the ore's the bottleneck. So we're gonna hit blue, with the idea that we might be able to actually pick that wheat port up. The race is not over. That's not good. He's just 1 card away from taking it now. Rob blue, come on. Interesting. I countered and then he accepts it with blue. Why would he accept it with blue? Man, this new trade thing sucks. The counter idea, it was my idea. So I think we'll just try to get a city here now. And at some point we'll double back to the 8-10 if we lose that, or we could just pick up the 2-5 to balance out the road production of the 4 and the 5, and then we go back to the 8-10. I mean, I know that gets us to be pretty close to a city, but that's okay. We can... I think we can wait. All right, let's just hold. I don't want to port it yet. Okay, that's perfect. We need to dodge 2 7s. These 7's not that bad, right? We're just going to dump. We're still going to be 1 card away from the city and have a few rolls for it. Just gave a city. Yep. Horrible. So the plan now is to pick the wood port up, the 8-10, and the 2-5. And we will have the strongest road game. And if we have 3s coming in, we can use, it should be easy to do sheep trades, and potentially even do an army game too. Well, we timed out twice, but we got an ore out of it, so that worked out kind of nice. Um, so yeah, I think it's the wood port right now. Is it? I guess that's the most competitive spot. We at least want to drop that road. The wheat for the sheep. How about we ask for... I hate when people don't give you any time to, like, you should be waiting if you propose a trade to give people a chance. I mean, there's no way I'm ever trading an ore in this game unless something extraordinary happens. What's the value of an ore here? Like 4 cards? I don't mind that. Maybe orange will give us a sheep now. I really don't want to be porting the wheat for sheep here. We can try 2 sheep. Or 2 wheat. Okay, so orange and green have 2 ore in hand. Orange is padded with brick now. I think green just wins this game, though, if they continue to give soft trades to green. You just can't be giving green wheat here. Where's the city going? Oh, it's another dove. Yeah, I mean, I'm always just blocking the 5 there. So I'm really just hoping blue says yes. And I guess here we'll just solo green. Get one of those ore. I mean, I guess we could settle. I feel like the dev's more valuable. Let's use the ore while we have it. That's an expensive road. 5 brick for a road. Let's go. I really like to be buying devs here. I guess we can just city though. We don't have the sheep, and we're giving green like we're giving green too much for the sheep here. Maybe I'll do it now now that I have less cards. I suppose we could settle here. As much as I'd like to keep the devs going, we could get us some 5s. Especially now with that 5 ore block, 5s would be huge. And if we have that wood port. So we'll hold the brick, and we can use the 5s to buy devs and take longest road. So we should have everything green needs here to settle. Does he not have the sheep? Or he probably just wants a sheep to port. Oh, blue did it for a sheep. Okay. I guess this gets us a dev. Orange does it. Okay. Yeah, we'll just buy the dev and drop the 2 roads and empty our hand. Okay, perfect. So we just need to settle and build a road to win. I think orange has had those 2 devs for a little while, so emptying the hand's nice. But yeah, I really don't want to be porting the brick and the wood here. It's just hard to get the 4s and 5s together, so we need to be using those for the roads to take longest road. Okay, we'll hold. We're very close now. We need a 4 and another roll. Okay. Unless if blue builds a road, we're not as close, but looks like he's trying to city. I don't know what green's gonna do here. Did green finally drop that settle? I can't see with this. Yeah, he has it. Okay, blue builds the road. So he's at 6 roads. Yeah, I think 2 wheat for 2 sheep's doable. It doesn't help us any more than the previous trade, but if that's what he's willing to do, then we'll do it. We could potentially get another dev somehow and hold army if this game drags on. Fuck. Okay, we're gonna dump. I guess we'll do it that way. Maybe I should have kept the sheep and dumped the brick, but the timer was going down very quickly. So I think green's just slow here. He's behind on army. He's behind on road. He's not playing this very well. So we'll hit the 6 wheat. I guess blue was getting kind of close to his city there. He's closer to army and he's closer to roads, so I think orange is probably closer to winning, but blue's kind of in our way more. Yeah, I mean, I think we just settle here, and we have other options now. We can city and keep pulling, but I don't want to buy the dev when we can settle this great spot. Yeah, so we just need to build 2 roads now. And that goes a long way to doing it. Is he going to extend further? So we just need a 5. An 8 gets us a dev. Well, we're holding. We might not get robbed here. I'm not sure. Unless he solos the 5, it's fine. Okay, he solos the 8. Not tracking very well, I see. Is he gonna play a knight now and hit us again? Five. Just a 5. Damn it. Who's got all the brick? Oh, that green got like 4 brick. Now he's got 5 brick. He built a road. Orange has a sheep. I'm actually gonna let this roll, because the ore's not gonna help us here. Okay. Depending on what rolled, I was gonna rob orange or green differently. So we're not winning this turn. I think we can just take that sheep from orange to... Oh, shit. Fuck. Alright, let's just take the brick from green then. Alright, we get the sheep from green. Let's go. We just need brick now, and I think green has the most. Well, now he doesn't. Or, well, he still might, but he got rid of a lot. Yeah, so we're gonna roll. We had so many winning rolls. Literally anything won there. I don't really want to drop the road and draw more attention to ourselves, but it's pretty hard to pull a brick here. I think green's down to like just a brick or 2. It's not worth it. We'll drop the road, I guess. We're flying pretty under the radar here, though. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna leave it. I think we drop the road. They coordinate too hard to put, and they've kind of been incompetent so far about extending roads. So, yeah, but he rolls a 7, and now I kind of wish I dropped the road. It's okay though. Yeah, I mean, look at this. If we had dropped that road, this would not have played this way. If I had opened the profiles and everyone had been a top 50 player, I would be thinking about this very differently right now. And the fact we haven't played this night, even when the robber was on the 3, makes them think I don't have army in hand. Yep. We're literally 1 card away, and we're not even getting blocked. Is offering an ore for a road too suspicious, or for a brick too suspicious? I think it is. Oh, we just need a roll. We literally just need any cards. Okay, so if we dump here, we dump 4. We can dump 4 cards. We can have 2 wheat remaining. Okay. Maybe I should have played the knight first. Yeah, I should have played the knight first. That was a mistake because I would have had the win in hand no matter what. Yeah, that was a mistake. But we got away with it. All right. That was a tight one. Let's see the stats. Yeah, we did have... It felt like we had more 3s, but there was only 3. The 5s were good, and the 10s were really bad. We did have the 5s, and the 4s were okay too. So yeah, I mean the dice were... The 11s and 12s were going off too, and the 2s, and we had none of those. So it really wasn't the dice here for us. It was just sliding under the radar. You know, green called us out at the end, but orange and blue were completely clueless that we were 1 card away there. And not dropping that road was huge. I think the entire table would have went on red alert if we had dropped that road. So, yeah. Let's just go through the rest of these. All right, catch you guys next time.